No rush.
Go, 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 go. I'm only messing.
It's live, it's live, it's live. Holy shit.
Oh, I just hurt myself.
Yo, what the fuck? Alright, sending propaganda now. Let's fucking go.
Wait. Why did I do it's Nightkore, not VSRG Ireland? There we go.
Let's go.
Hello. Today we are streaming a very special show match. Like, we haven't done it in a while. I think the last one we've done was Milkwatcher versus iParacosm, and before that we have done Scott versus me. I am your commentator today. Well, one of your two commentators today.
I
am Nightkore, and my sister here is Milkwatcher. So streaming this match is iParacosm, and reffing this match is Tonel. So right now we are just getting ready, and we will get into the warm-ups now. So this is the map pool from, as you can see from last week, we have 5 rice maps, 3 LN maps, 2 hybrid maps, and a tiebreaker. There is no SV, so the bad maps. Oh, so it seems we have technical difficulties. So. They do need warm-ups. So we should be getting ahead of the warm-up.
Is that the hit sounds? Trust guys, this is not a scuffed stream.
It appears we are having technical difficulties right now, unfortunately, because Power only has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and she probably has like 20 Honkai Star Rail tabs open, unfortunately.
Be sure to donate to iParacosm so she can get a better PC.
No, I think she wants a Ryzen Fumo first.
Oh yeah, true. Please pray for her household as her PC is about to set up on fire.
I agree.
So as you can see from the map pool, these are some pretty difficult maps.
Yeah, most of these maps are very hard today. We did kind of want this if it's... Right. Why are both screens sharing Spocs? Oh yeah, the first one was Yatsumi Anna, by the way.
Oh my god.
There's like 3 things Power needs to do. Screen share, so we can actually have live commentary. So unfortunate.
So Jover. Yeah, it's grand, guys. Wait just a second, it's just Spocs.
Yeah, I know.
Spocs versus Spocs.
So-
This is the most ultimate show match ever.
The first warm-up is Yatsumayana. And Spock's holding in 98 right now. What? Oh, here we are. Okay,
There we go, it's all solved.
we're all solved. Yatsumayana would kind of be a surprising warm-up. Even though there is one core jack map in the pool, it's just kind of... It's a very tough map, honestly, to withstand, especially on higher rates.
It is, in fact, like, you need intense amount of stamina in order to
course.
play this map.
The score is looking towards Spox right now, as Scott just keeps missing everywhere.
I mean, to be fair, Spocs is in fact a jack main.
He's a diehard Jackman, apparently. So, we are just approaching the ending of this map. So, it does seem like Scott is going to lose his S rank, while Spox is still withstanding in 97.
Still comfortably holding the lead.
Yeah. And now we do have the scores on the table. We apologize for technical difficulties, but I guess the warm-up on their end is the warm-up on our end as well.
I mean, basing off these scores, you can like see which has the physicality advantage.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, wait, is it flipped?
It's not flipped. So that was warm-up 1 by Fox. Now we are heading into Scott's warm-up, which is hers and hers 1.2. This is a hand stream map at... I do need to check the BPM again, actually. I remember what this was called? Yeah. So, the BPM of this map is 216 handstream, which should be comfortable for both the players during this.
I mean, knowing Scott, he has most definitely picked a warm-up that he can obviously play, you know?
Yeah. Spox definitely showed the first warm-up that he is not really one to be messed with, especially with core jacks. Even though the ratios were pretty identical in the core jack pick. Now we do begin. Spock struggling on the LN of it at the start.
Ooh.
Giving a good start to Scott right now. Both withstanding their accuracy back.
Scott seemed to be holding a 99% accuracy, while Spox is still slowly catching up. However, this is still early game and a warm-up.
Anything can still happen throughout this match. Because it's like, it is a very constant map throughout. I think, if I can remember, there is a small difficulty spike at the end, but it does end earlier. Spock's going to be having the first drop of the map right now. Scott does have nearly a 20k point advantage, holding a 99.5 comfortably. Meanwhile, Spock's just keeping the low 98, falling down to 97 again. Where both players do seem fairly consistent at this. Scott going on to the 1k combo, still keeping an FC throughout the third of the map.
I think he is holding SS. I think he's on an SS right now.
Nah, I think SS is... I just seen a grade.
Oh.
I think SS is at least 99.7. If I'm correct.
Could be.
Well, 99.7 with at least 4-to-1 ratio.
Well, either way, it still shows that Scott is in fact extremely comfortable with these kind of patterns.
It does seem Spox is as well. Spox is withstanding fairly good stamina, however he is dropping a lot more perfects. Both sides are keeping fairly consistent at this, though. However, Spock's kind of dropping in the accuracy now, dropping a lot of grades. Meanwhile, Scott's still holding a 99.5.
We should also take into account that this is in fact Spock's first show match here. Maybe his like first tourney style match.
It is his
So
first
maybe
20.
nerve.
Spock does want another drop. Meanwhile, Scott holding a 2.4k combo, which is very impressive right now.
Scott, being Scott, does in fact have the tournament
Ooh,
experience. Oh, and he breaks!
Oh, both players are starting to trade back and forth. They are trading massively. Both players do find it. Scott falling down to 99.1. Meanwhile, Spock's keeping 97.2 right now. However, anything can still happen. Scott does miss again, as a matter of fact. So we are now just approaching the final bit. Scott taking 2 more drops at the end. Could be a stamina issue, honestly, because he is dropping a lot more perfect. Spock and Scott both back misses at the end of the map. We are coming to the close, and Scott is still going to take the lead. What a play from the start. However, the second half, unfortunately, did fall off quite a bit for him.
You know, this map really helped us, what was it? Show off the beautiful Miss image that I have added into the skin. The fucking Miku cat girl. Spock's with having the miss advantage, however, it was not enough due to Scott's insane accuracy.
Scott did have a flawless first half, to be fair, keeping on to that 2.6k combo. Meanwhile, he does almost manage to get a 3-1. Meanwhile, unfortunately, though, Spock does not get the 2-1, unfortunately. But ratio doesn't really. Ratio is the second thing to keep intact, as misses do matter first. So now we will get along with the players.
Spock's having the winning the roll.
Spock does roll 28, which means he will be protecting or banning first.
Yep.
We are still waiting for his protect right now. So he is going to ban first, which is kind of a surprise, because most players choose protect first. So Scott does protect Rice 4, which is going to be Claire Rogue. Wait, is that right? 1.4? No, the difficulty's wrong. That's base rate, isn't it? And Warriors is 1.1 as well. And Infinity Rage is... All the difficulties are wrong!
No! No! Chat, this is not a scuff stream, trust. This is not a scuff stream.
So, Rice 4 is going... Rice 4 is the first technical pick. Which is... Shikasai no Elementia on base rate. And Spock does protect Rice free as expected, the Korjak pick. Meanwhile, he does ban LN2, which is going to be the LN density map. I'm kind of surprised since LN2 seems to be the easier map out of these picks. And Scott does ban Rice 2, which is going to be the consistency map, Infinity Rage, a 232 BPM jump stream map. So this is first to 4 style, and we are starting off with the first map, which is going to be U. U is the stream map for this, so it can still be anyone's game for this map.
I mean, knowing both players, they do in fact have somewhat comfortability when it comes to stream patterns. We may see a balanced match, So it's pretty much going to be an accuracy game.
It is going to be an accuracy game.
Scott being Scott, a well-known accuracy player in the community, may have the advantage. However, we do not know
We do.
what
I
Spock's
I am
up to.
aware that Spock's is a very minimal. Spock's miscount is tending to be minimal, so maybe
Mhm.
having the lower miscount could be a typical advantage for him, especially if Scott does break a couple of times throughout the match. And Scott had the 1 mil lead there. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Spock starting off with an early game advantage with 99.64. Meanwhile, Scott dropping down slightly at the very start. Stream maps, I feel, are technically the hardest ones to act alongside technical.
They are.
Spock's unfortunately dropping down to 98 at the starting streams, and Scott kind of consisting his act with 99.5. Both players still on the full combo at the very start though. The map is very consistent throughout, so I do not really see a problem for both players unless it is more of a stamina issue. But hopefully with the warm-up for both players, we should be fine. So Scott holding a 99.5 for the first drop, and Spock's unfortunately having a 99.7, going up to 99.8 now. Hopefully the lead is not too big. It is still anyone's game, especially if someone breaks throughout. Scott still... Spox is unfortunately going to take 2 drops. Scott's still keeping on to 99.5 in a full combo, which is still quite impressive for this map. Spock's breaking again, going down to 97.8. And we are through the halfway point in this map. It is a fairly quick map though. As we get into the more trill side of this map, both players still kind of holding on their own. Scott does unfortunately lose the full combo and misses 3 times. It was honestly, it's not really good place to miss. And as I say as well, Spox does miss twice. It does look like the match is going to Scott with it.
Oh man.
It does seem like it is still going to him. Although Spox could still have a shot if Scott does break, but it does not look like now. Scott,
oh my god.
Scott with a whole 1% accuracy in front. And they're heading to the outro. Spock's breaking twice again, going to the more Jack oriented, and now to the final stream. Entire 1% accuracy. Scott breaking at the end again.
Scott
the gap is kind of slightly closing, but it is alright. The game is still decided to set as Scott does take the first point with a 98.4. Meanwhile, Spock's keeping a 97.5. Not a bad match, honestly. It was kind of close near the start, and it was kind of going near the end as well.
As we said earlier on, the map pool is in fact extremely difficult. We'll be seeing more scores like this. It'll be shocking if any of the players have reached, like, I don't know, an SS. That would go crazy.
I do not see any of the players getting double S on these maps.
Yeah.
Especially like if you would probably have to get double S on this map, I'd assume you would have to be somewhere near like Gamma.
Yeah, because these maps are in fact like high physicality.
They are high physicality indeed. Apparently the map pool is around... Actually, I have no idea. So we are...
Map pool. We are on to our next pick.
On to the next pick, and it is going to be Scott's turn to pick now. We are still deciding what map he is going to pick.
LN1 has been picked by Scott.
Scott does pick LN1, which is the coordination map. You and I, pretty sure this is what the name is. So it is going to be the coordination pick for this map.
If you guys saw the statistics at the start, we see that Scott is in fact a pretty decent LN player compared to Spox. Spox being more Rice orientated. This may give Scott a huge advantage in this map.
Yeah, it definitely does seem Spox is not really the LN player, unfortunately. So he will be so we might see him struggle on this map a lot, especially if it's more a coordination pick. Although I still kind of think that Spock should have protected the LN pick, LN2. Spock should just get the first drop. He is struggling to keep up with the releases, only having a 95. Meanwhile, Scott holding a 98. Spock's just cannot really handle this map at all. Scott keeping a 98.9, maybe climbing up to 99. It is kind of a hard map to get 99 on though, so we could be seeing a 99. Spock's unfortunately still breaking through, barely keeping his S rank. Scott's still holding on to his full combo as well. Oh yeah, the scores are wrong. The scores are wrong. Fix that.
Guys,
so the scores
earlier. Please donate.
So there is a 70k lead right now.
Scott showing he is someone to not be messed with in terms of playing LN.
And then there's two Scott.
Oh, Scott versus Scott, guys. This is crazy.
You put him in the wrong play.
Oh, they're in the wrong. Okay, fixed. Yeah.
Oh, not fixed. Now Spox is on the left. Well, the scores are fixed, but the other way around. So Spock's still holding on to the S rank, but however, the 100k lead, it does look like this game is going to go to Scott. Yeah, it does seem that Spock is dropping a lot more. And unfortunately, that does mean he's not going to take the S rank for this. And now we approach the outro. Scott unfortunately breaking at the end. Having a 98.4 still is not a bad score. Spock's unfortunately breaking at the end as well. And it does look like game is going to go to Scott. So it is currently, the match is currently in Scott's favor, but we still have half the match left. We still have a couple of maps. So Spox is going to pick Rice Free, the core jack pick.
Ooh,
which is going to be,
might be interesting.
Amaku. So I think this map is featured in Joker Omega. No, not Omega. One of the Jokers anyway. One of the Joker core jack downs anyways.
Now, as we saw in the warm-up, Spox is in fact a jack main. This may be
we could see a closer match throughout this. And we are just getting into the match right now. Spock's having the advantage. Spock's having the accuracy lead. Never mind. Scott now has the accuracy lead right now, but it is still everyone's game. So we're still kind of at the bread of all this. Now the accuracies are getting back to tied. Both players are almost tied right now. So now we get into the entire core jack bit. Spock's kind of struggling to keep up. Meanwhile, Scott keeping consistency with 99.4. Both players still holding the full combo though, 99. Scott is
Scott breaking. This main fact gives Spox the point, as Spox is in fact extremely comfortable in this skill set. Scott breaking again. This may solidify Spocs' win. However, there's still more map left.
Okay, sorry, I am back. So it does look like Spocs is taking the advantage lead, still keeping a full combo, which is very impressive. Scott does still need time to catch up, but there is still over half the map left, and there is only a 10k point lead. Of course, Spocs still has the accuracy advantage as well, with 99.5. Yeah, especially Scott breaking on the break. Unfortunately, this is over. A more point advantage to Spocs. We still have half the map left, so anything can still happen. Notoriously, Scott kind of does tend to keep his accuracy a bit better, but stamina-wise, I have no idea. I think Spocs does have the Jack stamina advantage, especially as we saw in Yatsu and Anna. So there's only still a 10k point lead, so even with one break, Spocs did unfortunately tank a lot of accuracy at that break as well, and he is going to find the first drop. Well, the accuracy advantage does go back to Scott as well. The score is evening out more. The score is very close right now. It is only about like 2-3k. Spocs still keeping his combo back. A miss could just separate between both players. We are still getting back into the last bit to drop now. Scott holding that 1k combo. Meanwhile, Spocs only holding 400. He does have the disadvantage having the lower combo, but he still manages to keep the lead. He does drop a few grades on the LN, but he is still going to be keeping good lead. We are heading now into the final quarter of the map. Right now, he does take Scott breaks. It's gonna be close. This is gonna be a close match. Spocs still keeping the combo advantage. Scott does drop another 50, and he breaks again. This is gonna be a very close match. This is gonna be an extremely close match. One miss could be the difference between the winner and the loser. Scott still keeping the accuracy advantage. He does break again, unfortunately. Scott just cannot keep his consistency this match right now. We are approaching the outro of this map, which does look like it is going to be game for Spocs.
Spocs holding on to his combo, solidifying his point.
And we're just now approaching the outro of the map. The final dense part, Scott taking a lot, both players taking the last break of the LN. But with almost a 20k lead, the match is going to go to Spocs right now, giving him his first point. Good game to both players indeed.
Both tying in accuracy also.
Scott having the better PA, but however the ratio does lack. The ratio does lack, and the amount of 50s and misses he gets compared to Spocs as well. So we are now approaching Scott's next pick. So there's still 3 rice maps. Wait, is there? No. There's still 2 rice maps. And rice 4 is going to be picked. Scott's Protect, which is going to be the Shakusai no Elementary. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. So Rice 4 is going to be the first technical pick. It is going to be the longer one, though. So the lead is still in Scott's favor, but we could see Spocs taking the comeback here. Spock still holding on to that double S. Never mind.
PP notes.
Spock's keeping the advantage to start with the accuracy. Never mind, he does, unfortunately.
I mean, with tech, you can't really know who's gonna win unless said player is extremely good at both their physicality and their accuracy. Oh, and Scott breaks.
Scott does take the first drop of the match, giving the lead to Spocs right now. Spock's holding on to 99.5 at the start. Meanwhile, Scott is barely holding out to 99.
However, there still is in fact more map left.
This is more the stream. This is more the stream-based pick of the technical map. It is honestly the less denser one, but however, this is more technical stamina since it is 3 minutes long, and the other technical map is only 1 minute long, but it is denser. So we do have the scores. Spox is going to take his first break of the map, giving the lead back to Scott. Scott's still keeping on to his 99.2, climbing to 99.3. Meanwhile, Spox takes another break and going down to 99.6. Scott is going to take a break as well, dropping down to 99.2, and they are trading out their misses fairly well. Scott does now have the 1% accuracy lead, and we are just now halfway point of the map. Both players are dropping grades here and there, shredding it out, and Spox does unfortunately drop again. Scott with the 20k lead right now, and still an entire percent ahead of Spox. So we are now approaching the second half of the map. Nothing new. Unfortunately, Spox getting a kind of a dirty break, falling down from 98. And hopefully, now this small break should be able to help them both. Spox unfortunately does break again, but...
Oh, is there any more map left?
There is still a quarter of the map left. Can still be anyone's game, but it does look like now the match is going to Scott with a 40k point lead.
Unless Scott has like an insane chain miss, it's most likely possible for Spox to, you know, regain the advantage. However, we don't know. Game is game.
Yeah, it definitely does. Scott holding on to that 1.3k combo. Meanwhile, Spox does also have the combo disadvantage, and they're only in 600 combo. It's still the final bit of the map. It can still be anyone's game. Scott's still holding in there to 99.2.
Oh, I need break!
Said that. Because he does fall. Both players taking drops now. Spox is kind of struggling at the very end. Meanwhile, Scott's still holding on to his 99.1 very well. And it does look like this game is going to go to Scott with almost a 70k lead. Spox does maybe takes a drop in the map. He is taking the final drops on the map, and that is going to be game with a 55k point lead. With a 55k point lead, the match is going to go to Scott, giving him match point. The match that PA is not really to be messed with. Only 24 perfects. Not perfects. Great.
Greats, yeah. This is extremely unfortunate for Spox. However, there are still more. Well, there is another rice map. Unless he like pops off.
It is going to be Spox's pick now. He does have to pick something that he can probably win, which is most likely going to be Rice 5. He does pick Rice 5 as well, which is going to be Warrior by Scan. Now, if you probably heard this map, you probably heard it from the LTE pack, which is just a hardcore jack, like a hardcore jack map. So Warrior 1.1 is going to be a 154 tech dump. It is only 1 minute 22 though, so it can be anyone's game. You just really gotta hope that you can play dense tech for this map. Because the last map was just more about stamina, and this map was more
physicality.
Yeah.
And reading. Yeah, dense reading and physicality.
So we are starting the match now. So we're starting in the intro. Scott's still holding the double S, meanwhile Spox is unfortunately struggling with the starting LN, falling down to 96.
Here we are in the dense section.
The whole map's dense, you know.
Oh.
It does not look like... Oh! Scott does take a... Scott does take a no-lock there, unfortunately, giving a lead to Spox. Accuracy is accuracy is very identical right now, but we are just now heading into the job. It's still anyone's game right now. But looking at the way that Scott was keeping consistent before the no lock, and but Spock's still holding the FC. Never mind, he doesn't break right now. Advantage is going to go with Scott, climbing back up to 98. He is
Scott with the chain miss. Both players trading.
Now, the score is very close. Spock's taking another break. It's still anyone's game. Both players trading misses left and right.
What is this map?
And then Scott is going to win the match by 15k points. Oh, having more substantial misses. GG's to both players. Definitely a good show match to see both players playing it. Especially, it was a very good experience for Spox the first time.
Oh, Spox is gone. Well,
so I do think both players played extremely well, especially especially. Unfortunately, though, it is going to go to Scott. But to be fair, though, Spox was very close on some of the maps.
well, apologies guys for the 100% not scuffed streams. This is in fact, I think it's Para's first time streaming on Twitch and using the laser client. It was in fact pretty silly, but hey, first time, right?
So, if you do want to see more matches like this in the future, please let us know. And
oh, I think the next show match is gonna be Yoik versus Complex. You know, two very well-known physicality players playing a heavy physicality map pool.
Yeah, it does definitely seem like it.
But this show match was more of, you know, shits and giggles, you know? Just a little fun little thing.
It was supposed to be an interesting show match and get experience from both players.
It was in fact. And this being Spox' first ever show match / tourney, well, tourney, it really, you know.
So unfortunately, it does not seem like both players want to play the tiebreaker.
No. Nightkore, we should play it.
No balls.
Alright.
I'm not warm. I'm not warm.
Okay, we'll play.
Alright, come on, no balls. I'll hop on.
I'm hopping on.
I'm not warm. I think I played LAMD though today, so like, and I got like 992 in it. Right, invite me to that lobby, not gonna lie. Easy, invite me.
Alright, join in. This is gonna be very silly.
Here's the next time, just when you invite me.
It's now gonna be Nightkore versus Milkwatcher. Extremely fair match.
Invite me! Alright, you gonna invite me? Please.
You know, the tiebreaker the map poolers picked is extremely cursed. I don't know why they decided to pick like some extremely high fucking professional ass map. I think it was Dense LN. Alright, there we go. Re-up.
Are you gonna get the map?
God damn. Alright. Good luck, Nightkore.
Alright, good luck.
Gonna keep it open mic.
Open mic, okay.
Yup, open mic.
Ugh, I'm kinda nervous, I have no idea why. I should get like 94 because I'm just rusty now. I think the only map I played was LMD, and then I went to my nan's and then I went back.
Should we commentate while we play?
Nah. I don't even know where my... I don't even know... I can't even see my overlay's disabled.
Oh. Oh, and Milkwatcher breaks. What the fuck? Yeah, now what the heck? First tiebreaker. What the heck?
What the hell is this?
I don't know. This is so bad. Ah, lag spike.
Walang good map.
Walang internet. You know, it would be very silly if both players play this.
Oh, finally a break.
Oh, thank God. This map
Hey,
is
hold it.
extremely advanced for it to be a tiebreaker.
I just don't like the technical bit, because the mini jacks are agonizing.
Man, my Discord is lagging my laptop like crazy. Usually I don't have it open while playing.
Lag spike.
LN bit. Ah! Bro. These patterns are so silly.
My stamina is gone. I could not play the end of that LN bit.
Anyway, this map is almost finished.
Alright, good luck with the last bit.
Good luck. Oh, like spike. Oh no. No. I'm actually fumbling.
I can't play this with. Oh, GG.
GG. Oh my god.
Oh my god, 1k point difference!
No way.
1k point difference! Oh my god!
What the hell?
1k point difference, man. That's nuts. Oh my god.
Alright, I think, that's it. Thanks y'all for watching, Para for streaming, Nightkore for commentating, Tunnels for reffing. Despite the fact the stream was extremely fucking scuffed, at least it's over with it. Hopefully in the future we'll fix out all these problems, yada yada, beforehand. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't left.
Alright, I'm gonna go dip.
Alright, see ya.
Bye guys.